Hello students, welcome all of you in the series of online classes, and our today's topic is now students, after completing the exercise 6.2 in my previous video I have discussed few questions of from exercise 6.2 of the chapter linear inequalities, and I think that all of you have practiced the remaining questions of exercise 6.2, and in that question that exercise the remaining questions can be solved similar the questions which I discussed in the previous video. So students, today I am going to discuss the exercise 6.3 of the chapter linear inequalities. In exercise 6.3, you have to uh, take more than one inequalities at a time. Till now, in exercise 6.1 and 6.2, you have seen that you were given a single linear inequalities. But in this exercise, you will see that in one question, there are more than one inequalities, and then you have to find their solution region in the form of shaded portion. Then see how this type of question can be solved. So now I am starting with question number 1. So take the exercise 6.3 question number 1, and one is first question is x is greater than equal to 3. This is suppose our first inequality, and y is greater than equal to 2, which is our second inequality. In one question you are seeing that there are two equality. So first we will draw first from equation 1 we have x equals to 3, and from equation 2 we have y equals to 2. So now first you draw the Cartesian plane. Suppose this is your Cartesian plane, x, x dash, y, y dash, origin. Now you have to plot for the x equals to 3 and y equals to 2. So label it 1, 2, 3, 4, and on y axis it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave the negative x axis and negative y axis because there is no need of that. So when we draw the line x equals to 3, then our line will be parallel to y axis like this. This is the graphical representation of equation first. And when we draw y equals to 2, then we got a line parallel to x axis. And suppose this is your graphical representation of equation 2. Now we have to find the value of that portion which satisfy both inequalities. So when you take x equals to 0, when you take x equals to 0, that is 0 is greater than equal to 3, which is not true. It means that in from first equation we have to set outside the origin part, that is in the second part, in this part. And when we, this is from equation 1, and when you take from equation 2, y is greater than equal to 2. So when you put 0 is greater than equal to 2, this is also not true. It means that in second equation you have to take the upper part. Now you have to judge the solution region of this inequality. Then you see that from first equation, the graph of first equation, your right half is satisfying the inequality. And from equation 2, you can see that your upper half is satisfying the inequality. So your solution region will be the shaded portion of these two area, the area bounded between these two lines, this way. So your solution region will be here. You should mention the solution region. Solution region of the above inequalities, because there are two equalities, so written inequalities shown as a shaded portion, points in shaded portion, shown as a points in shaded portion, including the points on line also, because it is not a case of strict inequality, it is a case of simple inequality. As you can see that there are equal to sign in both inequality. So your solution region will be the all points included in the shaded part and the points on the lines also, both lines will be the solution region of these inequalities. So now you have to decide those parts. This part also satisfying the inequalities 2, but this part is not satisfying the inequality 1. So the points in this region will not be the solution of these inequalities, where the points are above the equation 2 satisfying the inequalities number 2, but it is not satisfying the inequalities 1. So this will be the not your solution region. Your solution region will be those region which is satisfying the all inequalities given in the question. So in this way you have to solve whenever there are multiple inequalities question. As you see in this question, so I think you have understood it. Now let's take some more question. Now see the next question from this exercise number, question number C2. There are three inequalities given in this question. First is 3x plus 2y. 3x plus 2y is less than equal to 12. This is your inequalities number 1. Second is x is greater than equal to 1. Suppose this is inequality number 2. And third is y is greater than equal to 2. So this is your inequality number 3. Now students, as you can see that this question carrying three inequalities. Now you have to draw 3 lines for each inequality. So from equation 1 we can have, from equation 1 we have what? 3x plus 2y equals to 12. So you can have 3x equals to 12 minus 2y, that is x equals to 12 minus 2y by 3. Now prepare its table. Suppose this is the table for the value x and y. When you put y equals to 0, then it becomes 12 by 3, that is 4. And when you put y equals to 6, then it becomes 12 minus 12, 0 by 3, that is x equals to 0. So I think this is the complete your now from second equation to we have x equals to 1, and from equation 3 we have y equals to 2. So now your work is to represent these equations graphically in Cartesian plane. So first you draw the Cartesian plane. Suppose this is the Cartesian plane, x-axis, x dash axis, y-axis, y dash axis, and this is origin. Now on x-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On y-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There is no negative sign, negative integers. So leave the negative x-axis and y-axis. We no need of that in this question. Wherever it is needed, you must have to write them. So first plot the equation 1. So 4, 0 will be your here, and 0, 6 will be here. Now join these two lines and produce it on both direction. This is your representation of equation number 1. I have mentioned there. You no need to mention that. Now second is x equals to 1. So your x equals to 1 will be like this. Produce it. So this is your equation number 2, representing this line of equation 2. And now equation 3 is y equals to 2. So this is the your required line, which is representing equation number 3. So in this way, we have drawn all 3 equations, represent the all 3 equations graphically. Now we have to find their solution region. So for solution region, see how we can find from equation 1. From equation 1, when you take x and y equals to 0, then it will become 3 into 0 plus 2 into 0 is less than equal to 12, which is 0 plus 0 is less than equal to 12, that is 0 is less than equal to 12. It means this line, equation first line representing the lower half, because it is true. You mention here it is true. So it will represent lower half. And from equation 1, when you put 0 is greater than 1, 0 is greater than 1, from equation 2 you can see when you put 0 is greater than equal to 1, which is not true or false, it means equation 2 will show the line second half. It means in this way. Okay. Now you see from equation 3, you can have 0 is greater than equal to 2, which is again not true. It means this is also showing the upper half, because it is also not true. So what you got? You got that we have the solution region below the line of line 1, and we have the solution right half of the line 2, and in line 3 we have the solution region upper half of equation 3. So what we get the common between them? We get the common area is this one. So only this one shaded part is represent the solution of these inequalities. These three, all three inequalities, the points lying in the shaded region are the solution of these inequalities, and since it is a simple inequality, so the points lying on these lines also will be the solution of this inequality. So your resultant solution region represents shaded part and points, you must write it, points on the lines also, points on the lines also. In every question, students, you must mention the solution region and you have to show the solution part in the shaded form. So in this way, this question has been completed. Now, in this type of questions, you have to identify those common area in your graph with satisfying the given all inequalities, and then you have to set them, and thereafter you have to see that whether the inequalities are simple inequalities or strict inequality. If the inequalities is simple inequalities, then the solution region will contain all those points in the shaded portion as well as the points on the lines also. But when there is a case of strict inequality, then it will contains the solution region is the points having in the shaded region only. The points lying on the lines will not be their solution. So this is the difference between these two. Now let's take one more question. I think this time see the next question, that is the question number of 3, or we take some another question of strict inequality. It means that we have take the question number 5. This is a case of strict inequality. So let's see question number 5. 5 question is your 2x minus y is greater than 1. Suppose this is your inequality 1, and x minus 2y is smaller than minus 1. Suppose this is your inequality number 2. Now you have to solve these inequalities graphically. So from equation 1, let us consider 2x minus y is equals to 1. So that you can write y equals to 2x minus 1. Now draw its table. So when x and y, take x and y, when x is 0, then y becomes minus 1. And when x is 0, y becomes minus 1. Okay? Y is not coming 0 in this question. Okay? So now you take x equals to 1. So it will become 1. And now you take x equals to minus 1 as well. So it will become minus 3. So this is the table for inequalities 1. Now from equation 2 also, we can have x minus 2y equals to minus 1. So you can have 2y equals to x plus 1. Now prepare the table. Again, x and y. When you take x equals to 0, then it will come in fraction. Okay, so leave it. When you take x equals to 1, then it will become 2, y equals to also 1. Okay, and when you take x equals to minus 1, then it will become 0. Okay, now you draw these lines in a Cartesian plane. Suppose this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis, this is your origin. Now plot the points 0. Okay, first you label it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this question we have negative value also. So we must give the negative axis minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. And here also minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and minus 5. Now we plot it. 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1. It means here 1, 1. That is, I think here. Okay. Minus 1, minus 3. Minus 1, minus 3. So I think this is. When you put on the graph, you will can put in better manner. Now join these all 3 points. Suppose this line becomes little tilted, but you will, if you draw it on graph paper, then you will have a straight line. Now second, 1, 1. So 1, 1 is here. Minus 1, 0. Minus 1, 0. That is this one. And when you join these 2 lines, then you will have, suppose this type. Okay. Now we have to check what will be their solution region. So for solution region, just you put 0, 0 from equation 1. When you put 0, 2 into 0 minus 0 is greater than 1. 0 minus 0 is greater than 1. That is 0 is greater than 1, which is not true. It means the first line was this one and this one was the second. So you will have false value when you take x and y equals to 0. It means that this will contain the right half of the plane from this line. Okay. Now similarly in equation 2 also, from equation 2, you see, when you put x and y 0, then x 0 minus 2 into 0 is less than minus 1. So 0 is less than minus 1. It means again it is not true, because 0 is greater to every negative integer. 0 is not a smaller than minus 1, because minus 1 is negative integer and we know that 0 is greater than every negative integer. So this is not true. So again we have to plot the line upper half of this line. It means what area we got the common between them. It means this is the area which we got common between them. And one more thing, children, I have done mistake here. Because this is a case of strict inequality, so you must draw breaking lines, not straight lines. So draw the breaking lines, okay? Or you may write here the solution region of above inequalities are the points lying in shaded portion, but not the points on the lines, because it is a case of strict inequality. So you have to keep this thing in your mind. When there is a case of strict inequality, then the points lying on the line will not be the part of solution. And just you have to keep the another thing in mind, that which equation satisfy by taking the x and y value as 0, and if which part will be its solution. So we have to check for each and every inequalities that which part will be their solution, and the common part which is satisfying all inequalities will be the solution region of the given inequality. So in this way you can solve these type of questions. So I will suggest you to practice some more questions of this type to get over commanding, and must all of you do practice.